Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning into the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, Odafe Oweh. Will he stay or will he go? Look. Guys, this has been a topic for a while for the Ravens. Odafe finally got 10 sacks last year. Okay. They let Matthew Judon walk. And this guy in his last year now has put on, he went from 245 pounds to 265 pounds. And he's looking monstrous. I'm going to be real. I speak facts. And when you're looking at him, you're like, you couldn't have did this sooner. But now it's time to get paid, pull out all the stops, which for players, that's usually how they get paid. They pull out all the stops to get that money. And it looked like Odafe Oweh is going to do that because if he has the season, a massive season, he would have had back-to-back 10-plus sack seasons, and he would be setting himself up for the market that is paying defenders for what his numbers dictate in the $33 million range. And y'all must be wondering what he looks like. I know y'all seen this program play it or show it anyways. Look at this man. Pause. Big pause. He looks jacked. And they said he went from 245 to 265. And he said it's all lean muscle. There ain't no fat to that. It's just pure muscle. He's saying he's coming for it all. The reason why I bring this up, guys, after I'm saying everything I'm saying, and I said the name of this episode is Should He Stay or Should He Go, is either way, this is Odafe Oweh's last year. I went on Twitter, and I saw some people talking about Odafe Oweh, and they were like, oh, if he has a big year, then we can't re-sign Tyler Linderbaum, which is more important. They've already drafted his replacement. Like, you got to understand why and how the Ravens do things, right? You're looking at Mike Green. Let's say, for the sake of argument, Odafe gets another, let's just say, 11 sacks. That would dictate him around $20+ million a year. The Ravens ain't going to give him that. He's going to have to go out there and go earn it himself or get it somewhere else. On top of that, if the Ravens win the Super Bowl, his number, you can add about $3 to $5 more million per year on that AAV. So I want you to understand this is the trickle-down effect that I keep talking about. So now, if he does have a decent year, he's out because they're going to say, well, you only have back-to-back, but we don't feel like you're worth that. We feel okay enough to go along with Mike Green. And then if he does explode for, let's say, 18 sacks, right? Then they're going to say, bro, you're going to be in the $30 million range. We definitely can't afford you. And that number might go even a little higher based on if we win the Super Bowl or not. Because I want you to understand, when a team wins the Super Bowl, every player's worth goes up exponentially. Even third, fourth string guys. That's the reason why it's so hard to keep teams together after a Super Bowl. And look, I'm going to be the first one to say it. Pay that man his money. It doesn't have to be Baltimore, but I want Oweh to make his money. I talked about it this morning on the Wunderkind Morning Show, live 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. Monday through Thursdays. But I talked about it and I said, I like players to get paid. They put their bodies through grueling work to earn what they earn. And whatever they earn within that, let's say that football career of theirs, that could be anywhere between 3 to 10 years. Usually, the minimum is the average football player only lasts about 2.5 years. Just let you guys know that. The average football player only lasts about 2.5 years. So this could be the last time he can make big money. He was a high round pick, right? So now he would get generational wealth and he would be good off for the rest of his life. Now, do people go broke? Yes, but it's a better chance of him not going broke for the more money he makes. But I'm one of those people that believe that these players need to be paid. And if the Ravens can't give you that money, then he has to go somewhere else to get that money. But make no mistake about it, I think he's gone regardless. Same thing I said with Matthew Judon. It just is what it is. Like, the Ravens drafted Mike Green. If Mike Green does bad, they'll say, oh, he's a rookie. Oweh was eating, he was in a rotation where he wasn't featured, and he wants to do more stuff on that. We believe in him. That's what they'll tell us. If he does great, then they'll say they're looking for him to make a major sophomore jump, and then that'll give them even more leverage to move off of in Odafe Oweh. And look, I'm telling you this right now, I don't see how Ajabo even makes this team. Personally, I don't know how he makes it. I don't. I really don't. But Oweh looks like he's put in so much extra. The man looks like a straight bodybuilder. Like, he don't look like an athletic guy no more. He looks like an edge monster right now. That picture speaks volumes. Volumes. But once again, will he deliver? Even if he goes over 13 sacks, 14 sacks, somewhere in there, that's high pay money. I brought it up on the morning show, and I called out what the highest pass rusher numbers were. Trust and believe he's going to land somewhere at the tops of those. And I'm telling you this, if he does, I got it right here. If he does, bro, he's not getting Myles Garrett money. Myles Garrett makes $40 million a year. Daniel Hunter makes $35 million a year. That's the guy from the Texans. Max Crosby makes $35 a year. He's third. Nick Bosa's at $34. Josh Allen on the Jaguars is at $28. This is crazy numbers. Brian Burns is at $28. TJ Watt's at $28. Montez Sweat is at $24. Now, hold on, guys. I want to go over this real quick. Montez Sweat. Because I'm pretty sure if we look at his stats, Montez Sweat is making that, and the man's never had a double-digit sack season. Montez Sweat is making that. 2024, he played for Chicago, 5.5 sacks. I want you to see what I'm trying to tell you what the market dictates. 2019 is when he was drafted. He had 7, then he went to 9, then he went to 5, then he went to 8, then he went to 6.5, 6, 5.5. Do you understand? And he is making $24.5 million right now. So I want y'all to think and understand where his price range is. And I don't think he's going to take a discount, and he shouldn't take a discount. Just being real. Just in case y'all get like, yeah, his price range is like at $28 million. Especially if he gets another double sack season this year. He's close. He's up there. And we all know the Ravens are not going to do it. They're not. I bet I'd be the best one to tell you that because I don't mind being the villain, but they're not resigning. I'm telling you. If he does bad, they're going to expect him to take a discount, which he's not going to do. If he does the same thing he did last year, they're going to expect him to take a discount, which he's not going to do. And if he goes way over, they know he's not going to give a discount, so they're just going to move on. Telling y'all, man, I'm telling you. Odafe, go get that money, though, man. Go get that money. But what do you guys think? Do you think he has a big breakout year this year? Does he look like a monster, jacked up, look like Colossus, looks like the Juggernaut? And do you think that if he does have those years, he'll still be a Raven? Let me know what you think down in the comments section, please, all right? But as always, that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching, and we get down, we have fun, and we laugh. With everything we talk about, we do what? Facts and truth. Please remember, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment, guys. You know I love the comments. If you've already done so already, check out The Wunderkind Morning Show, live Monday through Thursdays, 9:30 to 10:30 a.m., where we touch on all hot topics in sports And we touch on a little bit of nostalgia trivia at the end of every show from the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. Put a smile on your face, guys. So be there or be squared. And you can see it right here, the Wunderkind Morning Show. Also, if you'd like to donate to the channel, help out with equipment and stuff like that, bottom of the screen, you'll see pop up here, QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is money sign, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. This show is signing off, and as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yeah.
Finish him, Daddy.